Welcome, one and all, to Teacher Impact Awards Ceremony 2021. Welcome to the celebration of education, of teachers, and of the incredible work and success achieved by all Suraasa learners. Not forgetting, of course, the impact of our work and most pertinent, the children in our care. Each and every day, children rely on, react with, respond to, even revere you in recognition of the invaluable work you do. Without you, teachers, the world would not know today, nor be prepared for tomorrow. So, a warm Suraasa welcome to all teachers. A special welcome and thanks is extended to guest judge, Mr. Rob Cummins from Dubai International Academy, head teacher, Mr. Bashir Zazur, Sharjah American International School, Ms. Ala Al-Jabouri of Madar International School, and Mr. Michael Bartlett, consultant across the UAE, helping identify the right talented teachers for schools. And of course, many dedicated school principals who have accepted invitations to join us and celebrate together along with teachers from their school. Welcome and thanks to all. But teachers, this event is a celebration for you. Teacher Impact Award is born in recognition of achievements, and so to share what this really means to us at Suraasa, without further ado, I invite Rishabh Khanna, CEO of Suraasa, to share a few introductory words. Rishabh.
Thank you so much, Brian. A very good morning to everyone. My name is Rishabh Khanna, and I'm a team member here at Suraasa. To begin with, I'd like to thank all the participants, attendees, judges, and guests who are attending today's event, where we celebrate teacher impact and teacher success. Welcome to Suraasa Teacher Impact Awards. You know, when we launched the Teacher Impact Awards, we got many questions from different directions. Our learners wanted to know why were we doing that. You know, school leaders wanted to know the rationale behind it. Even our team members here at Suraasa, you know, they had many concerns. So today, I'm going to take just a few minutes and share the story behind Suraasa Teacher Impact Awards. No, I think it was the last week of November 2020. You know, we were all sitting together and we were discussing the impact Suraasa teachers are creating and how we could help them in getting the growth that they really desire and deserve. So the discussion ended with various ideas, and just as we were leaving the meeting room, I still remember I received this WhatsApp message, and I'm sure all of us have been there. We just get this message and like browsing casually. And this one was a video forwarded from a friend where Steve Jobs from Apple, Steve Jobs was talking about defining one thing that you absolutely want to achieve and then focusing on that. And as I was walking out of that room, I just had this moment, we discussed and we all realized as a team that, we have been focused on building world's best teachers and then getting them the recognition that they deserve. And it was in that moment that we decided that we will do something called Teacher Impact Awards and create a structure behind it, a structure that every Suraasa teacher achieves what they want. So it started like that. And then the next 1 week, it was just magical. We talked to various teachers. We asked them, what's that one thing that they absolutely desire, from their selves, from their teaching careers. The same question, that Steve Jobs had asked in his video, that what is that one thing? And we got many answers. Some of the answers were, okay, wait, before I tell you what were the answers, why not you take a moment here? Everybody, take this moment and ask yourselves right now, what does a teacher really desire from their teaching career? What do you as a teacher desire? Just take 5 seconds, think about it. And if you can type it on the chat, just think, what does a teacher desire? Think, type, whatever you prefer, but just think about it. What does a teacher really desire? 5 seconds there. Wonderful. I'm looking at answers. Students' well-being, student success. You see, that's what we want for students. Now, what do you want from yourself, from your teaching career, for yourself? Think about that. What does a teacher want? What does a teacher desire? That's your desire for the students. Yes, I can see job satisfaction, bring impact, growth, excel, beautiful, right? And that's what I'm talking about. We all have all those things defined, and we really want to achieve them. So what we found was that most of the teachers want recognition for their work. You know, if they worked hard, people should look at their work and recognize it. Second, teachers want growth in their career. And anybody who wants to grow and who wants to deliver the best, they deserve a good salary. So teachers said that we should get a respectable and a good salary. Then one very important part was students' appreciation. You know, we got it from so many teachers that when the students understand what we are doing and when they come back and they appreciate us, it makes our day, it makes our week, it makes our year and our life. So that was something that we loved, hearing about. And then there was this one thing which was which was timely promotions. And I think this last one thing, timely promotions, is not just true for teachers, but for all of us as well. But these were the top reasons that we got. So we collected these answers and created a process that we could put Suraasa teachers on a pathway that they get all of these, all of these and anything that they desire. So you see, instead of just creating a form and asking teachers to fill their achievements and then we give an impact award, we said, let's create a structure where teachers go through a process that they become self-reliant and self-dependent and self-motivated to keep achieving whatever they want. It could have been as easy as, going out and asking teachers to send the form, but then we said, no, it's not about giving that one award. There's a purpose of the award, but then the real purpose was to create a structure around it. So what we did was we asked the teachers to create a video. We understand, we knew it was not in teachers' comfort zone, but we still requested that as it would become an important tool in achieving all your dreams. We requested teachers to identify the areas of your lives where the teachers have created an impact in the last 6 to 12 months. And you all have participated, so you know that. Next, you all had to collect testimonials from your students, peers, as well as school leaders to share a proof of impact of your work, and finally submit it to us and create a social media buzz about it. I take absolute pride when I say this, that many teachers who did these actions have shared that just identifying the impact of their work, making the video and promoting it on social media channels has got them so much recognition and love that it's just unbelievable for them. In fact, many of the learners have got job offers based on these social media videos. And I can say that, whether you get an award today or you don't get an award today, if you have done what was requested, you're already a winner and no one can stop you from achieving your goals. If you believe in what I just said, that if you have done this, you're already a winner, just say a yes in the chat box so I know that you feel what I'm saying here. Do you think that by doing these things, you've experienced something new? You've experienced that, it was a very different feeling when you were building all those things and it has put you in a new path, right? I'm reading your replies. That's beautiful. Yes, definitely. Superb. Thank you so much. And if you look closely, the process included reflection. Reflection is what we want to do in our classes as well. So it included reflection. It included measurement of your impact. And then it included celebrating your success on social media. And believe me, teachers, this is a recipe for self-motivation and your success. This will actually lead to self-propelled growth. You don't have to be dependent on anybody else. We reflect, we measure our growth, we measure our impact, and we talk about it. And this becomes such a beautiful self-motivation that growth will come on its own. Teacher Impact Awards, they are just an ignition or a push to overcome the initial inertia. And you know what? We all at Suraasa promise that we will always be there to give you that extra energy, or if required, a small push, whatever is required to overcome the inertia and set you in the direction of the ultimate success. You see, on this note, I welcome you all to this award event that signifies Suraasa's commitment to building a global community, a global teaching community, a community that comprises of highly skilled teachers who are self-motivated to bring the desired change in the education processes. And while they do that, they become the most sought after teaching professionals for the best schools in the world. I wish you all the success in your teaching careers and all the very best for the results today. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you, and welcome everyone. Now, as we can all agree, this year has been exceptional in so many ways. Sorry. Although we do not have so many classroom photos like we used to do, we do have your achievement videos. So here's a short clip of what you have been doing throughout this year.
Learned numerous things from the course, and one of the most positive aspects I have gained is advancing my reflective teaching practices.
Even though it's been only 3 months into this course and I've not started my teaching career yet, I'm sure this course has helped me become a much more confident person.
When we did module 10 with technology, I tried Mentimeter with my kids. I also tried many tools and strategies with my class. One of them was inside-outside circle. I found this strategy very interesting and engaging.
I often find myself struggling with understanding the social and emotional needs of my son. Honestly, the various theories on child development and psychology comes to my rescue.
Since I have joined the program, I have been forced to sort of think strategically and in implementing the many things such as effective lesson planning.
I am now very confident in handling students and taking lessons effectively.
My passion for teaching has been transformed into more exciting, fun-filled, differentiated, and well-planned.
Suraasa taught me distance doesn't matter. Students can still collaborate. Use breakout rooms.
Hello, I'm Hamdan, and I like to color, and I like numbers, and I like everything.
Wow. Has widened my perspective quite a lot, and I understand that it's so much more than than meets the eye.
By getting into the course, I have learned about different learning theories and teaching strategies.
I learned how to make or how to change a dull or inactive classroom into an innovations hub.
Finally, as a parent of 2, I'm now more able to relate to my kids' development milestones.
I secured a job in a British school that has consistently ranked outstanding.
In my teaching career, I have been awarded as a UNCC accredited teacher, twice as Amazing Teacher by the Big Idea Awards, UAE.
Within 2 months of enrollment, I was offered a job by one of the renowned British curriculum schools in Dubai.
Thanks to Suraasa, I got a job in one of the best schools in Dubai within 6 months of joining the course.
I was also offered to take on the role of maths lead for the whole school by my head of secondary, which is an opportunity none of us would want to miss.
I am 1 module into the course now, and this has really given me confidence to make the big transition from engineering to education and to get a job in the EdTech domain as a design coach.
So, as shared in the video, I don't know how you feel about watching yourselves. Teacher autonomy is so important. I hope that you enjoyed watching yourselves. Such a celebration of success. I couldn't help smiling all the way through. And I loved Hamdan's message, the student that we heard from, summarizing that he likes everything. I think this morning, I like everything. I need to hold on to that. But congratulations to all. So that really brings a close to the introductory part of this morning, and we're inching ever closer towards the award ceremony itself. As shared earlier, we're here in recognition of our Suraasa learners, the impact they've created in their schools, their lives, and of course the lives of their students. We received in excess of 50 amazing videos, inspired stories of achievement, growth and motivation. On viewing the videos myself, I really did not envy the task set to our judges at all. To say it wasn't easy to select winners is a colossal understatement. Thank you again to all education leaders from across UAE who have supported Suraasa with such a tough job. Of the 50 plus videos received, only the top 10 videos, which will be presented shortly, have been selected. As a grand finale of this celebration this morning, keeping you in suspense, of course, we will announce the top 3 prize winners who will each receive the Impact Award. Now, are you ready to know those top 10 videos?
We will do that very soon, Brian. But before that, let me start by sharing the agenda of this ceremony. So we will be presenting the videos. It is not in order. Don't worry. So we are going to present the first and second videos, and then we will be having a word with Mr. Rob Commons. Then we will be presenting the third and fourth video and have a word with Mr. Bashir Zarzour. Then we will be presenting the fifth and sixth video, and we will be having a word with Miss Ada, and then ending the top 10 videos by presenting the 9th and 10th, the 7th and 8th, then a word with Mr. Michael, and ending it with the 9th and 10th video. We will be then also presenting the creativity video, which will be winning the creativity award. And we will be finalizing our ceremony by ending it and announcing the top 3 winners, definitely, and the Educator's Choice Award. I'll be also talking a little bit about the Educator's Choice Award. So as we move on with the video presentations, we will be sending you a poll using the poll feature on Zoom. So please feel free to vote on the videos. Your vote counts, and this will count to announce and to select the Educators Learners Award. So the rating will be from 1 to 5. 5 has the highest weight, definitely. Okay, so we will be waiting for you to vote after each presented video. Brian, I think it's time to start.
Thank you very much, Tareen, and thank you for that explanation. I hope everyone is ready to go. So to begin, we're going to watch the videos. Announcement of the first video. Can I welcome, please, Divya Sharma from the Millennium School. Divya, congratulations, well done. Wonderful, wonderful video. And what we're going to do now, as said, is we're going to play the video and watch the video. And Divya, when we're finished the video, if you would like to share a few words, your choice entirely, but if you'd like to share a few words, that would be wonderful. But well done, congratulations, Divya, from the Millennium School. We'll now watch your video.
Hello everyone, my name is Divya Sharma. When I first joined the kindergarten starters 11 years ago, the then principal, Mr. Hartnett, interviewed me before offering me the position of grade 2 class teacher. He must have seen something in me since he offered me a job without B.Ed. He did bring that up during the interview, and I promised him that I will get my B.Ed someday. In response, he told me, many teachers actually promise me, and I know it's not going to be easy. Let us see. I insisted that I will. At that time, I wasn't sure how and when. But today, when I stand tall with the UK Level 6 certificate, I wanted him to know I did it, sir. I graduated from PGCTL in October 2020. I am currently employed at the Millennium School, Dubai. I am the coordinator for the science department and I am the class teacher for grade 4 students. Whatever I learned during my 4-hour classes every Saturday, I tried to implement that in my classroom. For example, when we did module 10 with technology, I tried Mentimeter with my kids. I also tried many tools and strategies with my class. One of them was inside-outside circle. I found this strategy very interesting and engaging and wanted my colleagues to try it too. So I tried to incorporate it in my class. However, during that time, we were only doing revision as final exams were approaching. While the situation certainly made it difficult to implement the strategy, I am not someone who gives up easily. So I worked hard and thought about how I could still utilize this in my class. It was revision time, so revision be it. On that day, students were very excited when I told them that today's class will be on the field. Before we started the strategy, the rules were discussed and decided, and thus we proceeded. The activity went on very well. Students were extremely happy as it was an innovative way to revise the concept. I, as a facilitator, simply watched and acted as a timekeeper. This was just one incident from many that I was able to use strategies I learned in my classroom. Apart from academics, I also learned how to be confident and how to take risks. It gave me insight of how students in present time feel by learning, what stress and pressures they have, the difficulties they face, how they interact with their peers while collaborating, and how they go about presenting their own work. This helped me understand my students and my own grade 12 daughter. Another advantage was interacting with teachers from other schools, through which I became aware of my strengths and weaknesses and became more reflective of my being. This platform has provided me with opportunities to come forward with my innovative thoughts and maybe some crazy ideas, leaving behind all inhibitions of embarrassment and failures to become a better person and educator. As a teacher, my vision is to grow in the field of education to be better equipped with 21st century skills, more capable of guiding and supporting all students, and be financially stable, keeping in mind my own well-being. Apart from continuing my progress by taking on more responsibilities and executive roles within my school, I also aspire to open my own school at some point after I have necessary experience and funds. When I started my journey as an educator, I received lots of encouragement, appreciation, and affection, not only from my students and parents, but also from my colleagues, teachers, and senior leaders. I'm happy to share that I was awarded the Best Teacher this year as a recognition of my services. This award not only encouraged me to do better, it also increased my bank account a little bit. I was also promoted to my current role as a science coordinator. According to a Chinese proverb, I hear, I forget, I see, I remember, I do, I understand. My philosophy for teaching science has always been to involve all my students in the learning process. In my experience, students understand and learn best when they are happily engaged in the lesson. I try to make sure all my lessons are innovative and interesting. When I was doing the UK Level 6 course with PGCTL, I realized that they seem to follow the same principle. I'm ever so grateful to Suraasa for providing me with best opportunities, motivation, and memories. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Maria.
So just to clarify, everybody, this is the first of the top 10 videos. So that was the first of the top 10 videos this morning. The winners will be announced later on. And can I ask and remind everyone to vote now? So there should be a voting option that has appeared on your screen. Can you please make that vote now? And we'll continue in the same vein for the rest of the morning, for the rest of the 9 videos that are to follow. Ms. Divya, some wonderful messages that you shared with us. Would you like to share anything with us this morning? I believe you have joined us in the panel. Would you like to say some words?
Hello, good morning, everybody. It feels so nice to be on this platform. I'm very much grateful to Suraasa and Millennium School to giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much. Looking forward to the results. All the teachers have done a great job, wonderful job, and all the best to everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Divya, and congratulations again on being selected in the top 10 this morning. Thank you so much for sharing those words as well. Moving swiftly on then to our second video, I'm going to invite Ms. Maria Javed from Pristine Private School. Congratulations, you have also been selected for the top 10 videos this morning. We're going to watch your video this morning and hopefully we'll hear from you after that has finished. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Maria Javed. Currently I'm the science coordinator from Key Stage 3 to 5. Also I'm teaching biology at post 16 level. I've been associated with Suraasa since last 6 months and I have witnessed stupendous growth in me both in terms of a teacher and leader. I have attached evidences of the same in the video ahead. To be a proficient teacher, it's not only important that you should be a subject expert, but you should also have a knack of pedagogy. And thanks to Suraasa, it has helped me gain insight at different pedagogy modules. Now I'm able to successfully implement differentiation, inclusion, and collaboration in my lessons. I can effectively write lesson plans with smart lesson objectives using Bloom's taxonomy. It's not only about the teaching and learning and assessments and lesson planning. Suraasa has also taught me a very important skill, which is reflection. Now I've got into the habit of introspecting and looking behind in my lessons and checking what went well and what could have gone better. And this has really helped me to improve and become a much more skilled and proficient teacher. Also, I would like to thank Suraasa in helping me clear my IELTS exam. I have successfully cleared academic IELTS with an overall band of 8.
Thanks to the feedback module of Suraasa that I've started giving constructive diagnostic feedback to my students, especially in their notebook. I have attached an evidence, same here. I have now started tracking down the progress of my students and I take down the marks of formative so as to identify the areas of strength and weakness and then modify my teaching strategies accordingly.
As an assessment-related person, I have witnessed Maria making tremendous improvement in the way she understands assessment data and uses it effectively to inform and influence her teaching to improve student learning. She uses data-driven instruction to dig deeper to understand the why and how rather than just the what the students know. This has actually allowed her to set the right standard of assessments, having high expectations for her students, setting goals visible to students, and allowing them to measure their own progress. She always provides quality diagnostic feedback to students, making a positive impact on their learning.
After getting to know about Padlet in Module 1, I have started using this effective online collaboration tool in my lessons, the screenshot of which I have attached here. Suraasa has taught me to effectively use technology in delivering my lessons, and I have been certified as a Microsoft Innovative Educator. Apart from that, I've been using different online simulation tools where students get real-time experience of the concept which they've been taught.
Since the time I've entered AS levels, Ms. Maria has always been there for me, making sure that I understand all the concepts, helping me phrase my answers so I get the maximum scores, always being there for me if I have to clear my doubts.
What I like is when we are doing class discussions, she makes sure to involve the whole class, and if anyone has a single doubt, she will explain that to all of us and help and ask us to pitch in as well so that everyone understands what's happening.
During my association with her,
first as a teacher and then as the head of department for science, my observations of her have led me to conclude that she is a very effective teacher. Her understanding of the strong pedagogical principles of independent inquiry and investigation have led to lots of deeper learning in her classroom for her students, and she has also led her department very effectively in making lesson plans and including differentiation.
Here I've attached a thank you mail from the Board of Governors, which they sent us on event of Teachers' Day so as to appreciate our efforts in this era of pandemic. They also credited a token amount as an appreciation note.
It is very important for a person to lead a balanced life, to have healthy relationship at workplace and is able to spend quality time with his families. Thanks to Suraasa, that now I feel that I have become a much more confident teacher and have evolved much more at my workplace. I have developed more amicable relationship with my peers and I'm able to spend quality time with my family members, the snapshot of which are attached here as you can see.
Learning doesn't have an age. As an educator, I want to improve upon my teaching skills and gain a better insight into my teaching profession. In this slide here, I have cited few of my future goals and aspirations.
I'd like to thank Suraasa for giving us the opportunity to share our success story with all of you. And kudos to Suraasa. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Maria. Some wonderful, wonderful messages throughout that video. Some personal, some recommendations, students, colleagues, peers. Ms. Maria, if you're there, would you like to share a few words? I'm not sure if Ms. Maria has been able to join us. Okay, I don't think Ms. Maria has been able to join us, but we saw her video, we heard her message loud and clear, and congratulations for being selected for the top 10 videos. It now brings me great pleasure to invite Mr. Rob Cummins, Principal of Secondary School Dubai International Academy. Good morning, Rob. Are you with us? Can you hear me?
I think you're muted.
Mr. Cummins, Rob, I'm so sorry. You're muted. You're muted at the moment. There we go.
You got me now?
Yes. Welcome.
Good morning. Sorry about that.
Not at all. Do you want to say again? We didn't hear you.
Yeah, I was just saying thank you, everybody, for inviting me along. And then I was explaining, I'm used to being the host of events like this, so my microphone's normally switched on automatically.
Well, we were involved in an event a couple of years ago, Rob, and I'm delighted to have the opportunity to get paid back now and be on the other side and answer your question. But welcome and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for all the work, time and effort and support you've given us, given Suraasa. It was not an easy job, and I know that you've taken an awful lot of time and shared lots of wonderful words with us about the videos, about the teachers and about possible partnership in the future, which is very exciting.
Absolutely, yes.
Moving on, so payback time. A slightly personal question, but if I can ask, imagining you could travel back to the moment you began your own teaching career, what advice would you give to your slightly younger self?
Thank you for using the word slightly. It's about 25 years ago now, so very much appreciated.
Welcome.
Advice to my younger self, I think probably two things. The first one would be to stay inside the classroom, to stay as a teacher, certainly for the first 3 to 4 to 5 years, not necessarily to chase those promotions, because exciting as it is to be in a leadership position, whether that's a subject leader or into a senior leader role, exciting as that is, as soon as you hit that position and you gain that promotion, people are looking to you for the answers. And I think you're from a much more of a solid base. you're much more authentic if you've proved yourself in the classroom over a minimum 3 years, first of all. Partly because people can see that you've been there, you've done it, you know what you're talking about. And second of all, so that you've got more confidence in your own abilities, but also more confidence in looking at other people teaching and seeing what they're doing well. Which brings me to the second point, which would be to take every single opportunity to observe other people teaching. Much as we can read things online, and I do encourage everybody to read, we can watch YouTube videos. There's a plethora of teaching advice, guidance out there. There's nothing that comes close to standing inside somebody else's classroom and watching them develop their craft and watching their lesson develop as the students learn throughout the 20, 30, 40 minutes that you're allowed to, or you have the time to be able to stay there. And brings me on in many respects to something that I would encourage people to do, which is to open the door to their classroom. Brian will know this well, but at Dubai International Academy, one of the things I insist on for my teachers is that their classroom door is open all of the time, with the only exception being if they're making noise or doing something that would disturb others. And the reason we have the open door policy is that every other member of staff, when they're walking past your classroom, can stop in your doorway and watch for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 minutes and see you in action. And it's only through that collaboration, really, that you pick up all the new skills, the new ideas, the new developments. And it was interesting to hear. I won't give anything away because obviously I've seen all 10 videos, but it was interesting to hear Maria talking about using Padlet. That's come really to the forefront in the last few years. Development of Bloom's taxonomy she was mentioning as well, and Divya mentioned inside outside circle. All of these things, new techniques, new skills that you can read about, but if you see somebody else putting them into practice inside the classroom, then you can start to envisage how that might work inside your own classroom and how you might use it with your own students and your own teaching. So they would be my two advice points to myself or to new teachers coming in now. Stay inside the classroom for 3 to 5 years and take every opportunity to observe other people.
Thank you so much indeed. I do very well remember that professional development afternoon, that staff training, where the doorstops, the wooden doorstops, were handed out to every teacher and encouraged but actually matter of fact told to take these doorstops and keep the doors open, and not a better. I still talk about that now. Absolutely true. And if I can take that forward to my own experience since we worked together and now working with Suraasa, to stay in the classroom and be involved in discussion, and my involvement in discussion from teachers from all sorts of schools, curriculums, backgrounds, levels of experience. Every session that I run, I learn something new, and from that discussion and those teachers who remain in the classroom and continue to learn and share that. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time again, and thank you for those words.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Brian. So continuing with the list of top 10 videos, and just to mention one thing, it's really amazing how we are seeing those skills that are mentioned in the videos, the skill that that our teachers have actually, or our learners have learned throughout this PGCL course. Having said that, let us move on to the next video, which is done by Ms. Zainab Kuwaik from Dubai International School. So Ms. Zainab will be inviting you to be a panelist, and we will maybe have some word with you after the video is presented. Congratulations.
Hi there, my name is Zainab, and I'd love to take a few minutes to tell you about my amazing learning journey with Suraasa. In January 2020, I decided to register for the PGCTL course. I chose to do it with Suraasa for several reasons that I will talk about later on. But for now, let me tell you how this course has empowered me on both levels as a teacher and a parent. The very first impact I realized was the amount of interviews I got once my CV reflected that I am a PGCTL learner with Suraasa. I got 4 interviews, and 2 job offers over a period of 9 months only. This has boosted my confidence during interviews as I knew that I have a competitive advantage over others. Pedagogy assessment is one of the major milestones for teachers here in UAE. I have passed the assessment meeting expectations in all standards, thanks to Suraasa again for providing me with the materials and learning content required during my preparation. All educators would agree that the pandemic had imposed a new and challenging teaching environment. As a PGCTL learner, I was able to put things together and run effective online learning. I engaged my students, supported their well-being, pushed their creativity through implementing the best teaching practices in a very short period of time. Here are some testimonies from my students. On a personal note, joining Suraasa has built up my confidence through empowering me with the required knowledge. Shifting from an interior designer into a teacher, I struggled with several aspects such as students' engagement, classroom management, and differentiating activities based on assessment data. For example, this is how I used to prepare my lesson plan when I first joined education. And now, this is how my lesson plan looks like. Finally, as a parent of 2, I'm now more able to relate to my kids' development milestones and understand their learning preferences. This creates a stronger emotional bond with my 6-year-old daughter and make teaching more fun. On top of all previous mentioned impacts, holding the position of a visual art coordinator, this program helped me gain better understanding on curriculum mapping, educational framework, and effective teaching. I believe that the program has empowered me with the 21st century teaching skills. Once I complete my PGCTL qualification, I aspire to get qualified teaching status within UAE and secure a better job opportunity in an internationally recognized educational organization. As an art teacher, my vision is to inspire students and build up their skills to meet future life's requirements, such as creativity, critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and more.
So once again, congratulations, Ms. Zainab. You have surely done an amazing job. Ms. Zainab, would you like to share with us some words?
Thank you so much, Ms. Doreen. I would like to thank everyone for the opportunity and for being shortlisted. It's this is the first milestone during this journey and the event as well. I would like to thank everyone for the program, for you guys for tutoring, for the opportunity given also for us to learn, to be lifelong learners. I believe so. So thank you so much. There's no words that can express, to be honest, all your good efforts and great efforts. And thank you so much again.
You're most welcome. We were so happy to have you with us, Ms. Zainab. Please don't forget to vote for the video.
Definitely.
Will appear after each video. So please, this will count to the Educator's Choice Award. So make sure you vote.
Thank you very much, Ms. Doreen.
You're welcome, Ms. Zainab. You're welcome. So moving forward, I'll give you some heads up about our next video and the teacher of the next video. This is a video of a teacher who is currently working at the Renaissance School. That's right. Congratulations to Miss Mary Butros.
Hi everyone, I'm Mary and I'm currently pursuing PGCTL with Suraasa. I joined the course because I wanted to develop a strong understanding of best practices in teaching and education and apply these skills in my own classroom. When I started the course, I was very impressed with the structured learning approach of Suraasa. I have found the course very informative, wonderfully planned and executed with very helpful stuff. Tutors are very knowledgeable, supportive, and flexible with the assignments. Let me share the impact that I've been able to create. The first impact was in my employment. Thanks to Suraasa, I got a job in one of the best schools in Dubai within 6 months of joining the course. I also got 2 other job offers and chose the one that suits me best. Suraasa helped me gain the skills to work in top schools of Dubai with a KHDA-approved teaching qualification. The second impact was seen in the growth of my teaching skills. With the help of Suraasa, I've been able to plan and deliver effective lessons using different learning theories and teaching methods. Last month, I was observed by the head of academics at my school, and she was really pleased to see how well structured my lesson had been and how the learning outcomes of the lesson were based on students' thinking levels and Bloom's learning taxonomy. She was also pleased with the use of effective questioning techniques, differentiated tasks, and activities that were included in the lesson. Suraasa helped me develop a deep understanding of the different learning styles and needs of my learners, which led to a great improvement in planning and delivery of my lessons. Here is my lesson observation feedback. Another impact on my teaching skills was in being able to adapt to different classrooms and teaching environments. With the help of PGCTL with Suraasa, I was able to develop and improve my skills about online teaching strategies. With distance learning now becoming one of the most important methods in education, PGCTL helped me understand how to manage an online classroom and how to use technology to support teaching and learning. Here are some of the tools I use in my online classrooms. The third impact was seen just after 2 months of my employment, when I received the Golden Apple Award at my school for setting an outstanding learning environment for my learners. Suraasa helped me understand how to use classroom infrastructure to create an effective student learning experience. My aspirations and goals for the future are to become a year group leader and to train and lead a group of educators to provide quality education for underprivileged children. Thank you, Suraasa, and the wonderful team for providing such a valuable support and guidance for the students. I have really enjoyed learning with Suraasa.
Miss Mary, congratulations. I believe that you are now on the panelist list. So would you like to share some words with us, Miss Mary?
Thank you so much, Suraasa, and all the amazing trainers. I want to say that I have gained a lot of wonderful pedagogical knowledge and teaching practices since I've joined the course back in January 2020. It's been such an amazing experience for me, and thanks for inviting me to join this event. Thank you.
Good to have you with us, Miss Mary. Thank you very much. Okay, before moving on with the next videos, I would like to ask and invite Dr. Frank from the City School to have maybe a few words with him. Dr. Frank.
Morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. It's wonderful to see how Suraasa has progressed, and it is evident through all these videos, the kind of work our new teachers are coming up with, including my set of teachers who were with Suraasa. It is a blessing, I think. So to all those who were thinking when we had no B.Ed qualification, what we have to do, where we have to run about. So the Suraasa team put together. And I think so, there are some wonderful people on their panel who has made this journey of their teachers very interesting, guiding them at every point. And I'm sure the feedbacks that we are seeing are very evident of the work, the kind of work they've been doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Frank. Thank you. Your words are really appreciated. Dr. Frank, if I may ask you, looking ahead to the next decade of teaching, what advice would you offer teachers who are starting out today?
I must say that I go back to what Rob has said basically, and I put my own experience in place at this point in time. I must say that you need to stick to your job. There is no doubt about it, because I grew every step of the ladder. And for that matter, I would rather say to the teachers, yes, stay focused on your job, because as days pass by, as months pass by, as years pass by, you will become strong in what you're doing. And you, at the same time, keep your eyes and ears open at all points of time, because learning never ends. You learn every day from each other. And one has to keep on learning, because that experience that is accumulated over a period of time opens up doors of opportunities. And I grew the same way. If I am a principal today, I grew all the ladders. I've been a senior teacher. I've been in exam. I have been in exams. I've done what you call head of year. I have done head of department, and I have been head of post 16. I've been vice principal, and so on and so forth. So I would say stay focused what you're doing, and success will come.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Frank. Thank you for taking some time to be with us. Let's move on and let's move forward with the next videos. Brian.
Thank you very much, Tareen. Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Frank, as well. Wise words. Learning never ends. Moving on then with the fifth video selected in the top 10, we're going to welcome Nazia Afzal. This is Nazia Afzal. Congratulations on reaching the top 10. Let's watch your video, and hopefully we'll hear from you after the video.
Great professional development leads to great teaching to achieve improved students' outcome. Hello people, I am Nazia Afzal, an adaptive and passionate teacher who strives to create a lasting impact on today's education world. A teacher's ability to learn and translate that learning into action rapidly is the ultimate impact. Currently, I am pursuing PGCTL from Pedagogical Transformation. Well, according to me, teachers' success is to create an impact and make a difference in a student's life. I have grown so much professionally and gained confidence by learning the pedagogy of teaching and benefited in numerous ways by implementing my learning from the professional development course. First and foremost, the impact I created as a teacher on myself by being a reflective teacher. Did you know I learned the real meaning of reflection during the past few months? Now I'm able to reflect upon my teaching practices, which is a process of self-observation. I'm able to evaluate my strengths and weaknesses and identify my areas of development to improve teaching skills, which in turn helps me to make my classes more effective for my students by implementing better strategies in my next plan. Have a sneak peek to my reflection on a lesson implemented recently. During my Suraasa's journey, I learnt about Bloom's taxonomy as an engaging and measuring tool for students' progress, where I have set specific leveled learning objective based on Bloom's taxonomy action-oriented verbs. Well, second impact was on my professional growth. I joined the school as a homeroom teacher, and within a span of 4 to 6 months, I was given an opportunity of being a subject coordinator, where I could create customized lesson plans, engaging activities, and implement various strategies, and have gained praises for my plans and new strategies introduced. student and a satisfied parent makes a proud teacher. Hear from my student from current batch and parents' feedback on my classes.
Hi, my name is Adya. I always enjoy your class. I like the way you teach me in most interesting and easy way. The exit ticket which you taught me was very helpful.
My name is Devki Datir. I am very impressed from your teaching techniques, especially the questioning techniques. It helps Adya a lot to understand and think on the particular topic. Even you taught kids how to do online worksheets and activities on Nearpod. Thank you.
Thank you.
A wise teacher is a proud woman with a proper balance in life. My skills allowed me to be confident in my hectic professional life as well as balance my personal life. I am able to give ample time to my own children with their learning and spend quality time, be it exciting outings, playing badminton or indoor movies with popcorn, making my family proud and be available for them whenever they get stuck anywhere.
Hi, I know my mom is a teacher and is very busy, but she still finds time to play with me and helps me with my schoolwork. Do you know what's my favorite playtime activity with her? Dictionary game! I am so proud of my mom. She is being the best mother ever and best teacher too. Love you, Mom.
I would conclude by saying that I have bigger dreams and bigger aspirations as a teacher. I am eager to learn and grow to see myself in a leadership role 3 years down the line. Dreams allow a teacher to create an extraordinary impact. Looking forward to my exciting journey. Thank you.
Congratulations, Nazia. Best teacher and best mum. Wonderful, wonderful messages coming through there. Moving on to video number 6. Oh, I apologize. Remember to vote. Remember to vote. Please, please, please. Remember to cast those votes. It's thrilling, thrilling stuff. Moving past the halfway stage now. The next video then to be announced is Miss Rania Hassan from North American International School. Congratulations for being selected for the top 10. We're going to watch your video now.
Hello, my name is Rania. I was lucky enough to study and take part of the Suraasa PGCTL course. This course was over a 10-month period, which I took in parallel with my teaching job at North American International School. I have learned numerous things from the course, and one of the most positive aspects I have gained is advancing my reflective teaching practices. I have learned to reflect both during and after the lesson to better help my students and implement successful lessons. This has resulted in positive outcomes, better achievement of goals, and student successes. This course has opened the doors and given me the opportunity to share my gained outstanding teaching skills by being a presenter at the Common Core Boot Camp. This camp is a place where teachers from all over the UAE gather together to share outstanding teaching practices. There, I demonstrated a creative and engaging Grade 1 lesson using Piaget's cognitive learning theory. My lesson showed how students' different mental abilities affect learning in an individual. My demonstration was a success and proved helpful to many educators from different schools. Through applying skills learned in the PGCTL course, I learned to implement outstanding lessons that were appreciated by my young students and recognized by senior management. My lessons clearly progressed from good to an outstanding level. The PGCTL course has encouraged me to instill and integrate ethics into my lessons. I initiated at a primary level an anti-bullying campaign, highlighted with my students the importance of unity, tolerance, and respect among different nationalities. Through obtaining so much praise and teaching skills, I have gained more confidence in my abilities as a primary educator. This has pushed me to finally pursue one of my goals of starting my own educational YouTube channel. I would recommend this course to any educator who is interested in expanding his or her opportunities as well as advancing their careers.
Thank you very much indeed, Ms. Rania. Some wonderful, wonderful points. If I can pick up on one or two, you talk about reflection and outstanding skills learned on the Suraasa course. And the Common Core Bootcamp, absolutely amazing. And you're talking about Piaget's cognitive learning theory, of course, all very well embedded in the course and the live sessions that we go through as part of the PGCTL. And then, fantastic, I can't wait to tune into your YouTube channel. You know, after the success of supporting educators from many different schools, you're now supporting the world. So wonderful, wonderful. Ms. Rania, I wonder if you're there, if you'd like to share a few words.
Hello, I sure am. Thank you very much, Suraasa, for this amazing opportunity. I'm actually speechless. I'm very excited. Thank you for choosing my video as one of the top 10. And thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to share my passion for teaching. It has always been a passion. I've been doing this job for over 25 years now, and I'm always excited to learn more, to develop and grow as an educator, and Suraasa definitely helped me to do so. So thank you once again for this amazing opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your words of experience, and thank you for your enthusiasm and your passion, without doubt, coming through in floods. Thank you so much indeed for sharing those words.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And so that brings me to invite our next guest judge, Ms. Ala Al-Jabouri, Principal at Madar International School. Can you hear me, Ms. Al-Jabouri?
Good morning everyone. Good morning, Mr. Brian. Ala Al-Jabouri speaking from Madar International School. I'd like to thank Suraasa first and all the teachers for this amazing event. And I was so pleased to be invited to such an event, because it was always a dream to have something that would really appreciate and really show the teachers how important they are. I really believe that the teachers are the most amazing and honorable sector of all professions, because they are the ones who create and make the other professions. And coming up with such a brilliant idea from Suraasa was something that I really wished it would be an opportunity that all teachers
would have a chance to see and be part of, because any teacher, with all what they are doing, and especially with this very challenging time, they really deserve a thank you, and they really deserve appreciation, because they are the ones who are making the professions and the ones that are bringing the world to what it really needs to be.
Wonderful, wonderful words. Thank you very much. Do you have time for a quick question?
Sure, please go ahead.
Thank you so much. So training is at the core of quality teaching and much debated around the world. I'm sure you agree. Yes. Would you mind sharing what was your own experience of teacher training, and how would you consider that it has changed today? Quite a challenging question.
I really believe that training is the most important thing, because unfortunately, especially with the profession of teaching, universities usually graduate teachers with abstract knowledge or skills of mastery on a particular subject. As a school principal, I always found the problem is that teachers do have the knowledge, but how can they translate it into real working practices inside the classroom? This was always a challenge. And the problem was, even if we recommended them for a sort of training, usually it would be theoretical. So they would come and they would be able to dictate or even just recite what they learned, all these very fancy terminologies and very fancy strategies. But how does it really look inside the classroom? And are they really able to take it into a level of having an impact in class? As a school principal, this is one of the most challenging things. And frankly speaking, taking a course also with Suraasa, I found that the approach is kind of different. And it is what I've been looking for, because it's about the translation of all these techniques and theoretical theories into real application and making it work. Teachers are fed up of training, and teachers are really bored of sitting for hours and hours just listening to all of these things. And they always have on the top of their head, yes, you're just a lecturer or you're a principal, you're telling me to do these things, but you don't really know what I'm going through in the class, and you don't really know how hard it is. But when they really get the confidence and the proper skills, and they learn and they practice and they model and they share the best practices among each other, and they really know it works, and they start celebrating and feeling the gain they get and the time they're saving, that is when they really, really appreciate it and they'll make it work. And that is why training today is not like it was before. It's not about sitting behind a computer, watching a virtual or sitting for 2 hours for professional development, or with a particular lecturer. It's really about making it work. It's really about being able to acquire those skills and transfer them into reality without stressing out the teachers and putting the burden on them. It's about the passion and the joy that we are giving to these teachers when they celebrate their success and they feel the joy in the kids' eyes of something really working and making the kids really learn. So this is what I see training about. Training should be making teachers' life easier and acquiring the knowledge with passion and take what really works.
Ms. Al-Jabouri, I almost want to just pause for a minute to let some of those words sink in. I'm sitting here with the biggest grin. I think I'm going to return to classroom teaching tomorrow based on those words of enthusiasm and encouragement. Absolutely wonderful. And as you said, the transition, you said so much there, and to everyone listening. And you know, when this goes out to YouTube, I hope that people listen to the message. But the transition, and as you say, making those fancy words, the theory, the knowledge turn into classroom practice, and this is something that I just love seeing week in, week out, discussions with our teachers at Suraasa who are working in your schools, and they share the stories of how what we've been discussing in our live sessions translate into the classroom, and what has worked and what maybe needs reconsideration and reflection as well. But I shouldn't almost say anything after you shared those words. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can't agree more with you, Brian and Miss Ala. You actually turning theoretical knowledge into practical knowledge. This is the core of what we do at Suraasa. Having said that, let's move on with our next videos. I will be inviting Miss Rima Burhan from the Capital School. I'll be sharing with you, or we can share some words with you, Miss Rima, after watching your video. Congratulations, Miss Rima, for being selected for one of the top 10 videos.
Hello, I am Rima Burhan and the proud owner of the PGCTL certificate, which I just recently acquired. I am currently working as a teacher of secondary mathematics and ICT in a British school. We all know that competition is really tough here in the UAE, and there's always a teacher to replace an incompetent one. I am highly grateful to Suraasa for having given me the confidence and skills to not only retain my position in this school, but also to have received an increment of 750 dirhams in my monthly salary. I was also offered to take on the role of maths lead for the whole school by my head of secondary, which is an opportunity none of us would want to miss. Thanks to this course, I was also able to pass my pedagogy exam, which is held by the UAE Ministry of Education, without much effort. All I had to do was practice a few past papers, which were again provided by Suraasa to me, and just brush up on the knowledge that I had gained in this course. In addition to this, the 6 mandatory professional development courses which all teachers in the UAE are required to undertake were available to the PGCTL learners at no additional cost. The PGCTL course opened my eyes and taught me to look at teaching in a new perspective. I learned how to make my classroom a fun and interesting place through a variety of activities and through changing the classroom setting at times. Child psychology not only helped me understand my students better, but also my own children, and I was able to develop strong relationships with both.
Miss Rima is a wonderful teacher who really helps you in all topics, both in ICT and math. She goes through full detail for both the topics and also shows worked examples. When you're stuck in a question, she would come to you and she would step by step explain the process, and she really makes it a really easy way to learn a subject. And it also it's especially during tests when you have to learn, whatever she says, it stays in your head because of how clearly and easily she explains subjects. So thank you so much, Miss Rima, for being such a good teacher.
I learned the importance of questioning and assessment and providing feedback to my students, which really proved helpful in raising their attainment. I learned to apply differentiation in my classroom, and thanks to this, I was not only able to properly support my low ability learners, but could also stretch and challenge my high ability ones. Evidence of this can be seen in the external GL assessments that are taken in schools at the end of each year, where my brightest students managed to make the top 1% of the national percentile. I learned to be more organized and manage my time well, and this had a positive impact on my family life. You might find my ambitions a bit unusual, but then again, there will be teachers who can relate to this. Rather than see myself at the top of the ladder, my dream is to nurture every one of my students to their fullest potential and help them reach the top. And in doing so, I will feel that I have truly achieved my goal.
It's actually really amazing seeing how our PGCTL course has impacted the lives of so many of our learners, one of which is Miss Rima. Miss Rima, congratulations again. Would you like to share some words with us, Miss Rima?
Thank you so much for including my video in your award ceremony. And thank you, Suraasa, for providing us with this opportunity. It's really amazing because I did not realize until I compiled this video how far we had come in this journey. So it's really amazing. And thank you for all your support and encouragement. Also to my senior leaders who are here with me today. I would just like to really appreciate and extend my gratitude towards. And of course, Miss Ala's words of wisdom were amazing. I just loved them. Thank you, Miss Ala, for understanding us so well.
Miss Ala, you have fun now. Okay, thank you, Ms. Rima. Let's just say that we are also very proud of all our learners and the growth that they have made and achieved throughout this throughout the course as well. So moving forward to video number 8, I would like to invite Dr. Saima Afroz to be one of the panelists. I'll be sharing. We will be talking a little bit after we watch your video. Congratulations, Dr. Saima.
I'm Dr. Saima Afroz, alumni of Suraasa from batch 8. Journey with Suraasa is unforgettable. The time I started to join Suraasa, I was not very sure how I can balance between my personal life, my teaching, and sessions with Suraasa. Also, I was pregnant that time. Also, I was not sure how it would help me to improve my teaching styles in my everyday teaching, and if Suraasa would do more than the certificate that I needed. Today, I can confidently say that every technique that I learned with Suraasa is impactful. And I am an impact creator. I am using this technique in my everyday teaching, in my starting from differentiated lesson plan to reflective teaching. I remember the day when we were sitting in a physical classroom before COVID and talking about the recent apps to use in the classroom to grab the attention of our youngsters, including quizzes, Edmodo, podcast. That was before COVID. Later on, these apps come in handy and help me a lot to modify my teaching technologies or strategies according to the new world of pandemic. Help me to design my class fun, innovative, creative, hands-on activities, especially to design extra stuff for my student of determination.
Today I will talk about my chemistry teacher, Miss Saima. Miss Saima, she's my best teacher in the school. I love chemistry and I love her. And why I love her? Because she helped me in everything. In classwork, in homework, in project, also in summative. When I, in the class, I don't understand, she come and support me and she'll teach me everything what I don't know. So Miss Saima, she don't have time in the class to explain to me. She will take her free time to explain for me and let me understand. That's why she's my best chemistry teacher. Also, she take care of me. And thank you, Miss Sana, for everything what you did to me. Thank you so much, Miss. Thank you, thank you.
Reflective teaching helped me to record my own Zoom sessions and analyze myself later to sharpen my teaching skills. In short, I was a good teacher before joining Suraasa, but now I'm a very refined teacher. My future targets includes not only simply getting a dream job or earning more salary, but to be a better teacher who enjoys learning every day and constantly learning. Thank you.
Dr. Saima, thank you again for being with us today. Congratulations. Would you like to share some words with us, Dr. Saima? Dr. Saima, you're on mute.
I'm sorry because I'm very, very excited. That's why.
I'm glad that you're excited.
So it's good afternoon or good morning. It's morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be a part of this exciting event. I'm very, very excited to see all the participants. All the participants are very, very competitive. And the best thing I must say that every teacher is enjoying teaching. This is Miss Ala. I heard she just say that the training is no more the board teachers, because Suraasa is actually transform training into a different path. So we are very excited. I just want to say something before I end up. Something. The 5 minutes video is actually not the interpretation of, and cannot ever showcase the hard work the teachers are doing every day in their classrooms. It's just a glimpse, like you said in the beginning. It's just a glimpse, because what the teacher is doing in their classroom every day is incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Saima. Thank you. I would really also like to add that teachers, especially the past year with the COVID-19 situation, we would like to actually salute the teachers for the hard work that they have done throughout that year. So again, thank you very much. Now I would like to invite Mr. Michael for a quick chat. Mr. Michael, can you hear me?
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
Saima.
Hi, sir. I know you. You will vote me.
Good afternoon, Mr. Michael.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. So, Mr. Michael, when judging the videos, being one of the judges, and thank you again for that, was there any standout moment that really impressed you?
Oh, any standout moment? There were so many standout moments. One of the most difficult things in my career, maybe, and I'm old if you can't tell from the picture, hearing teachers say self-assess, or until I did this video, I did not realize the journey, or identification of SMART goals, or it helped me both find a mentor and be a mentor. Those are just things that as a part of school groups that are doing hiring and interviewing of teachers, these are the things that we want to hear. These are the things that we like to see, for a KHDA term, as evidence. These are the growth and journeys that we want teachers to enjoy and embrace, I think is a good word. The product that Suraasa is turning out is not the product of the professional development or PGCTL. It's the people you're seeing in these videos. These are the product. And these are the people in the 21st century that my schools that I help want and desire, not only just to be in the classroom, but to eventually become leaders. I think it was Rob who mentioned a bit earlier, take your time as long as you can to be in the classroom, because what you will miss the most is the ability to make an impact on 130, 140, 150 children as we move through. I had the opportunity to teach an adjunct class not too long ago for graduating educators in a normal university setting. And one of the young ladies asked me, well, you know, how many kids have you taught? And so I went through the exercise and one, it scared me to death on how many children that I've actually taught. But two, I think as we're getting in and we're getting our qualifications and we're doing courses like this, I think we forget sometimes that in my Zoom with my 29 or my 24 or my 35 children in front of me, I have an impact on them. And what we're generating through these courses has an impact on them. Every word, every mannerism, every single thing from age 4, sometimes 3, up to age 18, sometimes 19, 20, 25, 35 and beyond. So yeah, this has been a great time.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely, the impact that we're trying to create on the life of our learners and where they also have an impact on their kids is just amazing to see that this is a continuous cycle that that's progressing. And one more thing that you've mentioned concerning the talent that schools are actually looking for, and knowing that our learners fit to these talents that any school would look for to hire is actually very good to hear. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Thank you for your words. We'll continue with the last 2 videos for the top for this category. Brian.
Thank you, Ms. Doreen. Indeed, last but certainly not least, moving to the penultimate video, I would like to congratulate and welcome Saima Khan. Saima Khan, we're going to watch your video, and I then very much hope that we will hear a few words from you once that's finished. Congratulations, Saima.
Hi Suraasa team, I'm so glad you're having the Suraasa Gives Back initiative. I think this motivates us to do our best in our professional and personal life. And I'm so happy to be sharing certain milestones that I've achieved in this short span of time. Starting off with, I've been able to secure interviews with many schools on my own capabilities, on my own abilities, and I think this confidence has come from the modules that I've learned, and definitely 100% help from the instructors. That's increased my confidence. I've even secured a fellowship with Teach for India, which is a program which is very close to my heart. I've even learned certain teaching strategies that I was able to implement with special needs children, mainly autistic and Down syndrome, in Manzil Special Needs Center and Census Special Needs Center. I even completed the Leading Change program from the University of Cambridge, and I've even represented UAE as a United Nations delegate in New York in the main headquarters. And I've even learned to communicate more effectively in terms of in the educational field. And personally, I've also had several milestones. I've achieved the Diana Legacy Award for my work towards the society, and I've achieved the Queen Elizabeth Award from United Kingdom. I've received Emirates Woman of the Year, and Suraasa has also taught me more than classroom, to give back to society, to give back to community. The modules about inclusion I felt were beyond classroom, and for this reason, during my span of being a student in Suraasa, I became an ambassador of a charitable organization that deals with education, rebuilding schools, and making quality education affordable to the children of rural villages, which is something I'm really honestly very proud of. And one of the reasons I've got it is because of my improvement in the educational field, which has obviously come from Suraasa. And I've been able to make better presentations for corporate proposals with the strategies that I've learned, since they're way more than classroom strategies. And I've had an immense growth of patience and love for children. I'm able to deal with them more patiently and more effectively. And I thank Suraasa from the bottom of my heart for making me a wonderful human being, both professionally and personally. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Ms. Saima. Thank you very much for being a wonderful human being and for being part of our course, and the infectious enthusiasm that you have has certainly rubbed off on us. I started to note down, actually, watching your video, a list of awards, but they kept going and going and going. Teach for India, Lead Change, UAE, United Nations Delegate in New York, Queen Elizabeth Award, Emirates, oh my goodness. They kept on going, and we're delighted to welcome you here and for you to add this top 10 nomination to your list. Please, would you like to share a few words?
Hi, Suraasa team. As you can see the smile on my face, I'm so happy. And yeah, I just turned 22 recently, and I'm so glad that I could achieve all of this at a young age. And I wanted to say that, I do have, I started teaching at a very young age, at 16. And the reason came is because I was not satisfied with my education. And now I've made it my goal that by the time I'm 30, I'm going to open schools for free for specially able children. And that's why I've learned it. So my understanding of education is a little bit different. I don't do it because I want to earn an income and all. My main goal is to go to villages, to go to rural areas, to help specially able children advance their skills, because I feel that's what education is. What's the point of learning so much when you're not able to make an impact, when you're not able to benefit the local community, the local society? So I'm using my education in a little bit in a different way, but at the same time, there was a phase where I was struggling to get interviews. I think the factor was my age. Like, people would look and they'd be impressed with my qualifications, but then they'll be like, oh, too young. But this video became like my CV. I got job offers via messengers, and I was so glad and I'm so happy. And I really thank Suraasa from the bottom of my heart that I can enter the education field. I was already doing well in charitable, and I felt education was something I wanted to attack. I wanted to make a difference. And you don't hear of 22 years or 20-year-old becoming teachers, and the reason being that it's frowned upon. So I'm glad that I can become a role model. A lot of my friends have been asking me about the course that I'm doing, and now they also want to come and become teachers. So I'm just really glad and really happy.
Thank you very much indeed. A role model, you certainly are. Mr. Michael mentioned age earlier, and thank you for making myself and Mr. Michael feel even older. But we are inspired, and it's working with and listening to those like yourself who keep us young. Is that not correct, Mr. Michael? They keep us feeling young, don't they?
Oh, I was going to say they keep us feeling old, but okay, I'll go with your word.
But thank you, Ms. Simon, and your vision, please. I will watch with interest. And if you ever want somebody to be involved in the voluntary work and your goal, your vision of setting up schools, please don't hesitate. I'm sure many of us would love to support in any way we can. I certainly would.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That leads us then to, as I said earlier, last but certainly not least, the final video of the top 10 selected. And the final video slot, congratulations, goes to, sorry, my screen has just changed. I was keeping you in suspense for a little bit longer. It's on the screen now, Ms. Zainab Hakimuddin. Congratulations. I will look forward to hearing from you in a few moments, but let's watch your video first.
Hi everyone, I am Zainab and I'm currently enrolled in PGCTL program at Suraasa. It has been an enriching learning experience and a reason for a major transition in my teaching career. Benefits from my learning with Suraasa are countless. However, it has mainly impacted 4 out of 5 areas with respect to my career and learning. The first and the most important impact was getting my first job in the UAE. I was struggling when I came to UAE last year, applied to as many schools as I could, but all in vain. In the meantime, as recommended by one of the schools, I joined PGCTL at Suraasa. And there, still being a student, I am already employed. Here is what I awaited the most, my first employment contract at Dubai Scholars Private School. Mock interviews and pedagogy skills that I picked during the course were very helpful for a quick and a successful interview. Well, getting a job at a time when the rest are losing theirs is something I call a real achievement. The second impact has been a great addition to my skills. With every module I learned, I have been groomed with different skills, but mainly I have adapted effective pedagogy and technology skills. Now I can differentiate instructions using different methods and teaching strategies. I can group my learners according to their interest and level of readiness. For instance, using WAG model in my lessons has been amazing. The videos for my audiovisual learners, the reading material for my read and write learners, and the activities for my kinesthetic learners has helped me keep all my little learners engaged even with this online learning. This might sound something normal for a teacher, but for me, it has been a great transition from traditional teaching to an absolute independent learning mode. Implementing technology in my teaching has not only enabled me to teach effectively online, but also to keep a record of my students' progress, achievement, and attainment in an easy and an organized way. It is much easier to communicate with the stakeholders and help my learners in better retaining of the concepts in a fun way. My learning of using technology has enabled me to stand out among my colleagues and collaborate effectively with the 21st century tech pioneers, my students.
Having worked with Zainab in her first year, I can say that she is a positive team member. In these times of digital learning, she is quite well versed with the use of technology, Microsoft Teams, and all other online educational platforms that we use in order to enhance mathematical skills in our students. I have observed her lessons, and what I like the most about her lessons is that she does make it a point to practice mental math skills with her students on a daily basis at the beginning of the lesson, which I think is key, especially in a subject like math. It helps create a strong base in her students. She also uses the maxims of simple to complex, known to unknown, and uses a variety of games, activities, songs, etc. to ensure she provides the learner a wholesome learning experience. She's quite a quick learner and a positive team member to work with.
The best part of any profession is the appreciation, whether it comes from students, colleagues, or heads. I love the way my students show respect and their love to me. This learning has impacted my personal and professional life immensely. It has boosted my confidence and enabled and made me more productive in a short span of time. Hence, I can maintain a balance between work life and my family. Despite the workload at school, I can still spend the same quality time with my children as always. Moreover, it has enhanced my critical thinking skills, enabled me to identify my personal interests, and expanded the horizon of my knowledge in many areas. The last but not the least impact this course has helped me get a handsome salary at the end of the day. Being teaching in UAE for the first time and with bachelor's degree only, it is solely because of this course that I am able to earn better today. With every other person regretting a salary cut, I thank God for being paid well after all this hard work. I look forward to achieving more and more success and see myself as a senior school biology teacher in coming years. It has given me hope and opened the doors for me to go ahead and achieve my master's degree in microbiology. Thus, the journey to success continues. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful messages, Ms. Zainab. Wonderful to see the recognition and that handsome salary for all that hard work. Indeed, that's what we all endeavour and hope for. And as we've transitioned and all reacted to this current situation, delighted to hear how you've used technology, implemented technology. You know, as a training centre, we've adapted and reacted as many have, and discussions we've entertained and rewritten some modules as to how we support online learning and blended learning, etc. So wonderful to see, to hear that how you have done that and see something tangible on our screens this morning. Can I invite you, Ms. Zainab? Would you like to share a few words, please?
Good day to all of you. I'm feeling really honored. Thank you so much for just choosing me in the category of top 10 videos. And obviously, as I have mentioned, this is the journey to success that starts from PGCTL Suraasa in UAE. So it has been a great achievement overall. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much. And that concludes all of the top 10 video showings this morning. Thank you very much to everybody.
Okay, so congratulations again to all of the top 10 winners. You have done an outstanding job. Now, all top 10 entries will get an opportunity of getting mentored and a guaranteed guidance on getting an interview in one of their dream or target schools. We will be announcing the Educator's Choice Award winner in a while, but meanwhile, let's have a look at one of the videos that stood out in the creativity category. Brian, the mic is all yours.
Thank you very much indeed. Sorry. I just want to add before we move straight on to Creativity Award, other than the top 3 Teacher Impact Awards with an award of 10,000 dirham, we also have 2 other awards this morning. These awards have come out of special recommendation from judges and mentors and will have a prize of 2,000 dirham attached to it. First, we have the Creativity Award. Creativity, what is it? As a teacher in the 1960s, my mother assures me she was creative in the classroom. How can I argue? Fast forward 60 years, creativity in teaching for today, for the future, I would suggest to my mum, has progressed at such a rate, and certainly no less with technology, an enforced reaction to the present day situation that we've all experienced. It is with great admiration then that I wish to announce this standout video in the category of creativity. I wish to call upon Rishab, please, to announce the winner, please.
Hello, everybody, once again. Believe me, when we were looking at the videos, you guys, you've done such amazing work. It was very difficult to find who are the top 3, who are the next 3, which all awards to give. But this one video really stood out. You know, it's from somebody who's recently started to become a teacher and started implementing these things in the other areas of life. But still, the way the video has been created, I'm sure most of us will love it. So the winner of the Creativity Award is Mr. Usaid Beg. And we'd love to show his video here to everyone. And from there, we would invite Mr. Usaid to say a few words as well. Can we please have his video on?
Transitions are inevitable, sometimes a very tricky part of life, whether it's from school to university to the real scary world out there. We all make choices, and some of them can really make or break our lives. What if someone is going through more than one critical transition at the same time? Hey there, I am Usaid Muhammad Beg. I'm doing the PGCTL program at Suraasa, and this is my story. Known for being very creative and artistic, at the same time having the love for physics led me to become a mechanical engineer and work in the manufacturing domain. The inclination of my heart, however, has always been education, but I really couldn't figure out a way to transition into this new domain. I then found Suraasa, which really seemed to make sense, and the passion they had to transform lives of present as well as aspiring educators was really something that resonated. Quickly summarizing the journey with Suraasa, I am one module into the course now, and this has really given me confidence to make the big transition from engineering to education and to get a job in the EdTech domain as a design coach. I also began exploring what I learned in the real world around me, and one of the pressing issues of today are climate change and environment. We know that we are destroying it. We know that we are going to see a very difficult time ahead. But all of this knowledge doesn't really seem to translate into any action for most of us. So where, as teachers, did we go wrong? Now, with this question in mind, taking the learning of the introduction class about education bringing about a change in behavior by giving the right kind of environment and experiences. With this as the foundation, I went in quest for my answers. I traveled, I met people, I learned, and I did get what I was looking for. I made a short film about it and published it on the internet. And as we speak, it really seems to be picking up momentum. And this is what some of the educators had to say about it. So let's put things into perspective now. Come on. So this is where I began as a content creator, and this is how my journey has been. And this is where I joined the PGCTL program. And this peak you see right here is the short film that I made. That happens to be the most engaging content that I have created. So this is my progress as a content creator with Suraasa. The second and very important transition that I'm going through is becoming a parent and welcoming a new soul into our lives, inshallah, very soon. Sometimes it gets overwhelming not knowing what to expect and how to deal with things. How to raise a responsible and lovely child who would grow up to be an asset to the world. But we all know that every parent is also a teacher to their children. Each class gives me a great sense of relief that I'm preparing not only to become a good teacher, but a parent as well. Just one module into the course has given me a whole new perspective in understanding and interacting with children. And I'm very happy to have made this choice, the PGCTL program at Suraasa. And I'm really excited for what's coming ahead. My vision is to make a positive impact to the world through education, impacting young lives and eventually the lives of parents and teachers as I progress in this journey. Thank you for your time. I am Usaid Muhammad Beg, signing off.
Mr. Usaid, would you like to share some words with us?
Yes, hello everyone. This is really amazing. Something that I never expected could happen because I'm so early into this journey, and this was a wonderful surprise. Thank you so much. I'd like to congratulate everyone and every teacher, every trainer. Each one of you has been, a very big inspiration for me. And all your experiences, all your stories really have, motivated me to, put in my best. And inshallah, thank you so much. I really don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
A very creative and amazing video. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Huge congratulations again. What is teaching without creativity? Creativity in copious amounts. Wonderful to watch, and thank you again, and congratulations again to you, sir. Moving on then to the next award, the Educator's Choice Award. Voted by yourselves, this award is recognised by your peers, a higher accolade we could not really receive. And once again, I would like to invite Rishab Khanna to announce the winner. Rishab.
I think I'm facing some connection issue. Just give me 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. Yes, I think I'm back. Thank you so much, Brian. And the Educator's Choice Award. And this really means that this has been chosen by everybody here in this meeting today, right? Everybody who voted and we polled and what we got. And the winner of Educator's Choice Award is Miss Zainab Kwak. Zainab, are you around?
Yes, definitely I'm around. We're just waiting here. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for each educator who have voted for me. I'm speechless. So I cannot say. I don't know what to say actually. I was not expecting this. This means a lot to me as an educator, being voted by educators. This is definitely an inspiration for me to keep moving forward with my career and with my my passion, which is like teaching. So thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, Suraasa, and thank you for everyone who's in the meeting today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your hard work, Zainab, and we are all so proud of you. Thank you so much for being a part of the Suraasa family.
Thank you very much.
And yes, now the moment that everyone has been anticipating, the announcement of the top 3 impact creators. I would also like to invite Mr. Rishab to announce the 3 lucky winners. Mr. Rishab.
Thank you, Dareen. Okay, before I say something or before I announce, all the 3 winners, they're equal at the same place. There's no first, second, third here. But let me tell you, everybody, all 50 entries, 50 plus entries that we got, believe me, for us, you are rock stars. You are the winners, of not just your children's hearts, but also your educators, your trainers' hearts. And, the hard work that you put in there, it was mind blowing. Every single day when we come back, and, we have highs and lows in our life, just like you. When we come back and when we see the videos that you've shared with us, when we see the impact that you're creating, that just gives us the motivation of, working harder and bringing out more, bringing out better for teachers who will be then impacting learners. And, we were discussing and we said during the discussions today that how every teacher impacts 100 plus learners per annum. When we look at our learners, we did, let's say, around 500 teachers last 1 year. So 500 multiplied by 100. when we come into those training sessions, we have a responsibility of almost 50,000 learners every single day of the year. So identifying teachers out of those 50 teachers, the top 3 was very difficult, but we still had to do it. And we created a rubric, how we teach you, and then we went out with that. So the first of the 3, all 3 equal, but the first name out of the top 3 names is, guys, what do you think? What's your guess? Rima Burhan. Rima, you are a rock star.
Oh, wow, this is amazing. I can't believe this. Thank you so much. I had no idea this is going to happen, but thank you for everything, honestly. And thank you to each and every person who made this success for me, especially my family. My daughter was one of those who helped in creating this video. And thank you so much to my students and my colleagues, and of course, my senior leaders. They all encouraged me, they all supported me. And thanks to all of you, I am over here at this point today.
Thank you so much, Rima. We are so proud of you as well. And it was amazing looking at your video with all the other videos, and we wish you all the luck for the future as well.
We will be keeping you in anticipation until the return of Mr. Rishab. So again, congratulations to Ms. Rima. Ms. Lulu, would you like
to? Yeah? Okay. I'll take it from here. Okay, so our next winner that we are also so proud of is Ms. Maria Javed. Oh. Congratulations, Ms. Maya. I hope you can hear us and you can speak a word.
Hi, I am actually, it came as a surprise, and thank you so much, Suraasa, for selecting my videos and then giving me this opportunity. And as an educator, as we know that learning is a constant journey, we keep on evolving. And with Suraasa, I'm hoping to acquire more. We have finished the curriculum, the course, but still I'm hoping to gain new insights and walk onto this journey. That's all. It's still a shock to me. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. And I would like to congratulate all other panelists, the entry holders who got their way, and also to all the other teachers who participated, because owing in this pandemic, we as educators, we are proud of ourselves. I'm proud of ourselves, and that we are taking this teaching ahead. So thanks a lot yet again. Thank you.
Welcome. Congratulations, Ms. Maria. Congratulations for your achievement. As you said, all of us, those who participated, even those who did not participate, they worked so hard, and we're all winners here. Congratulations, and more to come, more and more success. And as we said, we'll not stop here. We'll be your partners for life. We'll be supporting you with any choice you take, with all your progression and all of your career. Congratulations, Ms. Maria.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think now it's time for our third winner. Mr. Risha would like to announce.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lulu, for filling up for me. I don't know, the internet is sometimes coming, and I'm so sorry. But then let's go back to the third award, third Teacher Impact Award for edition 1.0 of Teacher Impact Awards. So, everybody, any guesses on your end? All right. The third Teacher Impact Award for the year 2021, the first edition of the award function, goes to Miss Mary Botros. Miss Mary, are you here?
Yes, thank you so much. Actually, I did not expect it. I'm completely speechless. Thank you so much for all Suraasa team. It's been really an amazing experience, and I've enjoyed my journey at Suraasa. It was really, really rewarding experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are also proud of you, Miss Mary, and we wish you all the luck for the future. And here, I would like to thank everybody who's been present here, all the judges, all the attendees, all the participants, all the learners. And as Lulu said, not just the people who participated, but all the learners who've been creating so much impact, different parts of the, different parts of the world, actually. Now we have learners from different parts of the world joining in the PGCTL course. So thank you so much. And back to Brian and Dareen.
I think we would like to give the final word to Miss Lulu.
Okay, I'd like to congratulate everyone who participated, every Suraasa learner. I'll just sum it up. I'll say like our top 3 winners of the award are Miss Rima Burhan, Miss Maya Javad, and Miss Mary Butros. Your award is going to be 10,000 dirham, and of course, all the love and appreciation from all of our community. So we have our Creativity Award for Mr. Usaid, who's also be getting a 2,000 dirham award gift for that. And of course, the Educator's Choice for Ms. Zainab Kuwait. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to everyone. This is only the start of your brighter and brighter future. We want to thank everyone, all the teachers who participated, and all of those who did not yet. We know that it might not be all recorded on videos. Your achievements are not all recorded, but we know that you are doing a great job wherever you are. So this is a celebration of all of you, not only for the winners. Today is a very remarkable day for Suraasa with the first Teacher Impact Awards. Wait for another one. We're going to do another one this year. So our next award is going to be in September. Book your calendars for July, the whole month of July, from the 1st till the end of July. We'll be taking admissions for the next award. Keep creating impact, keep recording it, and keep growing. As we like to say, happy teaching, happy transforming. It was a wonderful morning with all of you here. Enjoy the rest of the day and take care.
Thank you, Ms. Lulu. Thank you so much. Thank you for announcing the next edition of the award as well. Just to mention, the next edition of the award, as announced, the entries will be opening from 1st of July till 30th of July. It will be again opened for everybody, all of our learners, or all alumni, all current learners, people who have already won. You can still participate again. You might have another chance. Look, the idea is to create this platform, create that inertia that teachers, when they create impact, they even measure it. And that measurement, it propels you towards your own growth. So Teacher Impact Awards, Suraasa Gives Back, is now going to be a continuous process for all Suraasa learners and alumni always. And we will be looking forward to your next edition entries, and we would love to identify the next 3 top impact creators soon. Till then, thank you so much. Have a great day. Enjoy yourselves and keep coming back to us. We would love to have your words, and we'd love to have, to support you in any which ways we can. Anybody else, anywhere, if you'd like to say something, the platform is open, and we'll call it a day then.
I just also want to thank all of our judges that we really took them time to go through all of the videos, and we know it's been a hard decision to decide who are the top 3. So thank you all again to